Davos trip with the president. How was he received there, and how much are they counting on this strong economic recovery, the good numbers from 2017 continuing into 2018, to help Republicans in the 2018 midterm?
Yeah, so the big question going into the trip was the America First president versus the Davos globalist, and he was quite cordially received. And he had a reception, he held a dinner with business leaders, his speech got a polite response, and the president clearly was there to bring his economic message.
They received him like a rock star.
He talked about the booming economy, he talked about tax cuts, he talked about regulation changes, and I think this clearly is going to be part of his pitch on Tuesday in the State of the Union, and something Republicans are going to try to emphasize over the coming months.
Carl, let's pick up on that. When you hear what we just heard from Mark Short about what the president is going to say in his State of the Union speech, that he's going to take a victory lap for strong economic numbers, he's going to talk about infrastructure and creating jobs, he's going to talk about immigration reform. How strong a message for this year, and how strong a message for Republicans to run on in November?
Well, it depends on how much he says and what he says on Tuesday night, but it also depends on what he does in the months following that. First of all, I think he's got to be very careful about appearing to be too self-congratulatory. This is a moment to compliment the American people and to compliment the Congress for their cooperation with him on tax reform and regulatory relief. But this is a moment where he can reset, but the reset depends upon him following through in the weeks and months ahead. He needs to make the case, and the case can be made, that people are going to feel this tax cut.
They already are, dude.
In their own lives, but in February, when the withholding tables kick in and everybody gets a bigger paycheck, that's going to be the moment where he needs to be driving home. Not only is it affecting you in that way, but it's affecting you in the money that is being pumped into the American economy by American businesses to build new plants and equipment, to refurbish their stores, to create and build and buy new things that are going to require at the end of the line somebody in a factory, somebody in a farm, somebody in a ranch to create whatever it is they need.
Right? So I said the key isn't how he's going to do on Tuesday night, it's how he's going to do on Wednesday and Thursday. Because he did great in his speech to Congress last February, but then he got back into tweets and needless arguments.
Which is a great thing. Tweeting is good.
The moment of optimism. Look, people are starting to feel optimistic about the economy.
Yes.
This is the moment to strike that note of optimism that he missed in his inaugural address when he talked about that dark and gloomy place called America.
Your boss didn't like that speech. Bush 43. We asked you for questions of the panel, and we got this on Facebook from Al Drennan on the president's new framework for immigration. Al writes, "It seems as though the president is going against many in his own party to extend the olive branch to appease Democrats and strike a deal. How is it possible for all Democrats in the House and Senate to not be jumping all over this proposal?"
Easy. They don't want to solve the problem.
How do you answer, Al, and the concern from some conservatives that the president is giving away too much to the dreamers when he gives them a path to citizenship, which is, again, more than Barack Obama did?
Yeah, viva Trump. I mean, I think a lot of people are very surprised, particularly in conservative circles, that he added the component that allows a pathway to citizenship.
They're talking about old
I
news.
don't like that component, but it really puts the Democrats in a box.
Yep.
And for Nancy Pelosi to go out and try to claim that this is some sort of racist plan, I don't know that the Democrats can actually say yes to anything. And this is something they're really going to have to contemplate. And when you have people like Senator Perdue, as Mark Short pointed out, and you have Senator Cotton in particular saying this is a good, solid framework.
We just point out two Republican, really strong hardliners on immigration issues.
Yeah, no, it puts the ball squarely back in the Democrats' court, and we're going to see if they're going to be able to pass it out of the Senate. I don't know that it could pass in the House quite as smoothly, but if all the Democrats get behind it in the House, then I think there are enough in the House on the Republican side of the aisle that they could actually pass this.
No.
On the other hand, you talk about the Democrats. They're saying that the president is caving to the right wing of his party. Take a look.
The White House, unfortunately, has proven unreliable and wildly unpredictable.
Good.
Within a course of hours, they say different things. Every time the president moves forward on one thing, his staff pulls him back and undoes what he said.
But one isn't citizenship for 2 million, not only dreamers, but people eligible for dreamer status who haven't signed up yet. Isn't that a huge concession?
Yeah, I mean, that would be terrific. I mean, the first point to say is it's run into opposition, as you pointed out in your interview with Mark Short, from people like Ted Cruz, the senator, who is a hardliner, said, gosh, DACA didn't have a pathway to citizenship. Then you have right-wing media like Breitbart calling the president amnesty Don, Heritage saying this is a non-starter. Why are they saying this, Chris? Because in addition to providing this pathway, he goes after legal immigration, severe cuts in terms of legal immigration, attacks the idea of a diversity lottery, says that's wrong, so we therefore...
Because it's destructive and endangers us?
Unification, which had been the premise for our immigration policies in the past. And when you think about this, this is not comprehensive reform. This is not dealing with the 11 million that are already here.
They should be deported.
The president's presentation at a moment when the Democrats are saying $25 billion, you just got a huge tax cut, now you want $25 billion for a wall.
Yep.
That essentially is symbolic.
So are you saying that...
No, it'll work.
I mean, on the other hand, 2 million people in this country illegal, and even the Dreamers, as sympathetic as they are in the country illegally. You're saying Democrats shouldn't jump on this deal?
I don't think. Why would you jump? Look, the president set a phony deadline, this March thing, right? He's the one that tried to undo DACA. He said this is going to be a bargaining chip. In exchange for this, I'm going to demand concessions. I want my wall. Okay, the Democrats are willing to give added money for security on the border. The thing is, are you willing to give $25 billion? Are you willing not to address comprehensive immigration? Meanwhile, the real pressure, and the president has said this, he's going to have to take heat from his right, from the conservative media, from Heritage, and from the Freedom Caucus in the House. Will Paul Ryan even call this? Because I think, to your point, did Paul Ryan call it? He has enough votes from Democrats to get it passed.
Nope.
They could potentially get it passed, but the reason I think the Democrats are fighting so hard against the wall is the wall will actually work.
Yes, it does. It will.
It's a 45-year low in terms of crossings counts.
Yeah.
Wrong.
We got still a long ways to go. And there is no way that you can give the pathway to citizenship to Dreamers if you don't also solve the nightmare that is down on the border. And to secure and lock down that border is a fair compromise. I don't like the amnesty part. I don't know that I can vote for that.
Well, that's the real issue. Will Paul Ryan...
Well, there are two issues. There is the right wing of the Republican Party. There's also the left wing of the Democratic Party. Let me just for a final word go to you, Carl, because you broke your lance on immigration reform in the Bush 43 White House. Do they get a deal by March 5th or not?
No.
Well, first of all, they don't need to, because the court, as you pointed out in your interview with Mark Short, has basically put this all on hold. But could they get a deal by March? Yes. This is a good opening framework. And let's be clear about it. The president has gone a long way with giving a path to citizenship for the Dreamers. But it is already being distorted on the other side. This is not $25 billion for a wall. This is $25 billion for a wall, additional agents, technology, and infrastructure along the border. It's not just a wall. It is all these other kind of things that have been talked about in order to secure our border. Yes, crossings are down, but we still don't have secure control of our border. One thing that Juan touched on, though, is absolutely right. The Democrats, particularly the Congressional Black Caucus, are going to fight hard to defend the diversity lottery, because lotteries are weird, but diversity, it means we draw people from countries that don't normally flow into the normal immigration flow, largely African countries.
Yes or no? They're going to get it.
Is that true?
I think this all depends upon the goodwill of people on both sides.
No.
It doesn't help by tweeting about Schumer, but Schumer
I disagree.
by going to the floor, and Nancy Pelosi's comment was so over the top. I'm for immigration reform. I am in favor of robust immigration, but
Not me.
every adult ought to start acting like an adult in this conversation.
Well, that sounds like a definite no to me.
Yep, that's a no.
Depending on goodwill, we're in real trouble. Panel, have to take a break here. We'll see you a little later. Up next, President Trump dismisses reports he wanted to fire special counsel